And while ghosts on campus may have been haunting students in their dorms, the Brace Board was busy spooking students and educating them in a Spook the Patriarchy haunted house.
Putting a spin on Halloween spirit, the Brace Center hosted Spook the Patriarchy, a feminist-themed haunted house. Hosted by the Brace Students Advisory Board and the faculty members, this event showcased social justice issues involving gender. Here are live reporters Emily Mae-Murtha and Nina Choophungart with the story.
Thank you. Students who arrived at the entrance of Abbott Hall from 6 to 8 p.m. this past Friday were welcomed by student organizers and volunteers directing them through the building. Some highlights of this event that emphasize these various issues include the pool of menstruators' blood, glass ceiling, and mansplainer's graveyard. Through the haunted house, Brace hopes to attract people who don't usually attend their events. Board member Cameron Kang says that the exhibits in the building serve as a different medium of spreading awareness and could inform many members of the Phillips Academy community of gender-based issues in society.
Emma Slybeck, class of 20, a member of the Brace Student Advisory Board and leading student organizer, came up with the idea for the haunted house when she found Abbott Hall creepy during study hours.
Some of the kids on the Brace Board noticed that Brace is actually a really spooky place, and a lot of people say it's haunted with the ghosts of like Abbott women before us, and we had this inside joke that like, oh, we should make it a haunted house, or this would be a perfect spooky like Halloween destination. And this year finally, thanks to some of the like senior people on the Brace Board like Emma Slybeck, it actually came together and they made a feminist haunted house style thing. So it is a haunted house, but everything ties into feminism in some way.
Planning it out has been so much fun. Like, it's actually talking about all the things that we could do, because half of our angle was like things that are like terrifying to go through in the world, like as a woman, just that are already real. And the other half was about like things that are terrifying to people who perpetuate the patriarchy and are sexist. I think we only had a day to like put it all together. And the Brace Center is a pretty big space, so putting it all together took a lot of work. And I think also just it's like getting people down here and like into it. But like everyone who's gone through, I think is like it's been pretty fun and stuff. So.
Disappointed with the lack of Halloween-oriented events, Artarcha Guerra thought the feminist haunted house would rejuvenate Halloween spirit across campus. She believes the uniqueness of the event sets it apart from others hosted by the Brace Center through the year, and
fun
expects
for the most
it to be
part,
very successful,
but it's all
students and faculty. However, the event organizers acknowledged that the event was political and highly charged, and hope that ultimately it can be a fun event that educates participants about feminism and gender issues.
What's its purpose?
fun for the most part, but it's also some of the areas are definitely a critique of what being a woman in America is.
Sure, like half the haunted house was supposed to be like things that are like scary to people who like are scared of powerful women and like perpetuate the patriarchy, and like so yeah, they're gonna be things to those people that are like, hey, I don't agree with this, and like I think the pool of menstruators, like blood, like people are gonna be like, that's disgusting, like okay. And with like the web of men's lies and like the mansplainer's graveyard, like, and having the Trump posters, sure, you might see it as controversial, but it is what it is, and it's like the real world.
Many attendants were there because they knew people who were involved. They tell us that they enjoyed the event and appreciated its goal to educate participants about patriarchy and promote social justice.
Be good friends with one of the organizers, Carol Dacho, and so I thought it sounded really interesting because she'd been telling me all about it, and so we came by to support it and see what it was all about.
I was my volleyball instructor, and I heard about it during instructional volleyball, so I decided to check it out.
I think it was a great event. I wish more people were here. It's a message of social justice, and I think that they're doing a great thing here tonight.
I think I would definitely want to come to something like this again. Thought it was an opportunity for education of my young son, who I believe should be educated about these matters, so you start early. But would you want to come to something like this again?
Yeah.
Nina Choophungart
And Emily Mae-Murtha
reporting.